Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. About to get some more weather here in the next couple of days, so I thought I better get outside and do a video again so I don't have to do them all from the boring inside. It's funny, I was chatting with somebody a little while ago, actually a little bit earlier today, and I do that quite a bit while I'm here in the States because I got time on my hands, I got nothing really to do. I make a few videos, I hang out with my mom, and I just chill. So I talk with people, and people talk with me a little bit more about my experience on cooked food when I'm in the States because I'm eating a little bit of it, like I showed you in the video yesterday. And I have a few friends that we have some really good conversations. They help me a lot, be it like making me think about things. They ask me questions. They ask me how my reactions are on the cooked food versus the raw. In other words, we have rational discussions. Sometimes we have to go through back channels to get some rational discussion going on. Otherwise, it's just bickering bullshit back and forth. Is it raw? Is it cooked? Is it raw? Is it cooked? I'm so over that shit that it's just ridiculous. I will spend no energy there. People may notice when I'm on social media and stuff, I'm not getting into those things. I don't care about them. Eat how you want to eat. But sometimes I think maybe the point, because I'm tolerant of cooked food and the fact that I eat cooked food myself when I come to the States, I feel like maybe I should clarify a little bit. I am very passionate about the raw vegan lifestyle, and I can say I'm very passionate about being fully raw. I'm just not going to preach that to other people. And I make my choices to do what I do. I make my choices to eat how I eat. But I never try to fool myself. That's the biggest thing I see out there in this little movement, where the high-carb vegan movement, is a bunch of people that are fooling themselves. They're trying to fit circumstances to fit their experience. They're trying to make circumstances fit their experience. And they're imagining things, I think. I can't say that for sure, but just sometimes things people say, I think they're just more focused on being right or promoting some certain lifestyle than they are at getting at the truth. I just want to get at the truth. But the truth is, for me, and I really notice this, I always try to do a couple of introspective videos while I'm here in the States, while I'm eating the cooked food, because if I talk about, just mention it while I'm in Costa Rica, it's kind of more abstract because I don't eat cooked food down there, and I have to kind of remember, I have to think about how I feel. But when I'm here in the States, it's forefront, it's on the front of my mind. And having a lot of time on my hands, as I do when I come to the States, I have a lot of time to think and observe myself and just really get into how I'm feeling. And without a doubt, I know 100% that raw works for me. I can get by on cooked food. I can survive on cooked food, but I don't thrive on cooked food like I do on raw. And something else I've mentioned before, maybe if you haven't heard it, it could possibly be too. That's why I'm not going to throw out everything about everybody eating cooked food, because I don't know that I know how to eat cooked food. There's certain things about cooked, like, I don't know how to say it. When I'm eating raw, somehow my stomach will fill up with green smoothies or with fruit or with greens or with my salads, whatever I'm eating that's raw. I can, somehow I can eat till I'm absolutely stuffed, but I'm not stuffed, if that makes sense. In other words, I'm not just like, all bloated and stuff. With the cooked food, I can't really get my rhythm going. It's like I have to eat, if I do eat the starches, and they're more seldom, like the potatoes and stuff, I eat too much, and then I'm not ready to move afterwards, and I kind of have that, letdown, and I don't like that. I've really come to terms with some things on these last few trips. Each time I come on these trips, I see a very subtle, once you've been doing this for a little while, and I haven't been doing it for long compared to some of the really long timers, but your body and the way you process the food changes as you've done this for a longer period of time. And things that I was totally comfortable with doing and my body felt okay doing, like even a year ago, some of them just don't seem to work so much for me now. Now, if I'm going to eat cooked food, that meal yesterday is about the lightest, that works, because that's just greens and I don't know. I mean, that's a root vegetable, but it's not as heavy a vegetable as a potato, you know, a rutabaga. But yeah, totally passionate about the raw vegan lifestyle, and why wouldn't I be? I mean, I was just thinking, you know, I was laying in bed a little while ago, writing a few things down. You know, I play around sometimes and just brainstorm and write some notes and stuff that could lead to a blog post, could lead to a post somewhere else, could lead to a little short thing. And I was just thinking, and I was making some notes, and I was like, you know why? Because I feel good all the time. That's why I'm a raw vegan. Maybe it seems obsessive to eat a certain way, and you can't go eat with all the other people, and you can't do this and that. I feel good all the time. All the time. When I'm eating the raw, you know, I have some down periods when I come here and eat and cook. Nothing bad, nothing that I can't sleep off or take a nap in an afternoon or work it out in you know, in maybe 8 or 10 hours, but I don't like that. You know, when I'm in my zone and I'm at home and I'm eating fully raw, I can eat a big ass fully raw meal, a couple of big smoothies, or whether it's a huge salad or whatever, and boom, I can brush my teeth and walk out the door and go to the gym or go do something physical. I don't like to do yoga on a full stomach just because the bending and the movement, it just kind of just not a great thing. But as far as having the energy to go work out, I could go for a run, I could go to the gym, I could do whatever after one of the biggest raw vegan meals that I ever eat. Can't do that on cooked. A lot of the cooked. I could probably do it on the greens and the rutabagas. Definitely couldn't do it with potatoes. Couldn't do it with other things. Another thing that I really like about the raw vegan lifestyle is regulating my digestion. My digestion is damn near flawless when I'm in Costa Rica. I can control, you know, it's kind of, well, compared to other raw vegans, this isn't really too much information. I can control pretty much how and when I go to the bathroom. What happens, you know, a lot of times, like if I have to go somewhere, it's usually not an issue because I'm usually at my house in the mornings, but if I have to go somewhere, you know, my digestion is flawless. I'm regular all the time. I usually early morning and then I'm ready to go somewhere. So digestion is flawless. My stomach, my insides feel good all the time. I've got energy all the time. You know, that, well, probably the booze was contributing to part of that, but like I look back now and I'm like, you're freaking crazy, Jack, that you didn't figure out Wise Up sooner, because, you know, back in the drinking and eating bad days, there were, God, you know, out of each month, I bet you I would have at least, and I'm probably being conservative here, I'd have 6 or 7 bad days that I just felt kind of like crap. Not necessarily sick, but like crap, because I was just treating my body poorly and I wasn't giving it the things I need. So yeah, like coming to this raw vegan lifestyle, and I don't, you know, this is just kind of a little personal why I'm passionate about it, but coming to this raw vegan lifestyle was like finding a drug. It was like, you know, getting a good drug, getting hooked on a drug, but it ain't a bad drug to get hooked on. You know, I feel good all the time. And I'm a simple person. I like to keep things simple because I'm not, you know, a deep person. I'm not the most intelligent person. I just like to find what works and do it. And I'm logical. I do have, that's my only intelligence. I have a little logic. If I feel good on this, why would I do this? Doesn't make any sense. Ask yourself that. Sometimes you have to have little conversations with yourself. I hear people saying things all the time, and I don't even understand them. People that are sick and what have you, or people that they eat something and they know what's going to happen. They know they're going to have a very bad reaction, but they will eat the food. Really? You really love that food so much? If you were to do something, if you do something like that, or if you have a problem with something like that, I could possibly say you might even need counseling, because, and I don't mean that in a bad way, I'm being sincere in my advice, because that could be a true addiction when you know for a fact that this food here is going to make you sick, is going to make you feel bad, is going to, for some people, put them into, you know, into health issues for several days, not just a little while. That's insane. So to finish it off, I found what worked for me. I'm working towards an even better version of that, and it's always changing on its own, because, you know, whatever the detox thing is, whether detox, you know, we do detox. I don't care about people that say detox doesn't exist, but however it happens, if you know, some people think you got to do the one big thing, but I think if we're continually detoxing year after year after year and getting our body cleaner, I like that a little bit better than detoxing, just getting our body cleaner, that we're going to get changes. You may not necessarily be, if you're like a second-year raw vegan right now, you may not necessarily be eating the same way a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. But yeah, that's it. No, so don't let it fool you. Don't let anything fool you. Just because I'm tolerant and just because I don't have to preach and bang people over the head all the time, oh yeah, I'm all about that righteous raw vegan lifestyle. And honestly, I'm here for another week in the States, and I'm ready. I'm kind of I'm over it. I'm ready to get back to my little eating, but I'm just going to make do with what I have here. I'm going to get I'm probably going to hit some citrus real hard. You know, it's like kind of bananas. God, what I wouldn't give for one of my mangoes. But anyhow, that's why I'm passionate about the raw vegan lifestyle. Anyhow, hope you guys had a good weekend. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have a great next week. It'll be a short week because of New Year's. But anyhow, I love you guys. Peace.